Today's meditation is going to be focused on symbols, however, and the symbols we're going to be working with today are, I think it's important to kind of familiarize ourselves with those symbols as we get into the meditation space. So one is infinity sign. And you can kind of use your hand to make that infinity sign. The other is a spiral, and you can also trace a spiral with your finger. And then the other one is really simply a flower shape, petals coming out. And this is one I always use for sleep in my throat area. So, all right, I've just emailed those slides to Jeremy. So Jeremy, you should be able to be sharing them soon. And I'd like the slides just to be sharing as I lead the meditation, so you guys know, so the people doing the Zoom control know. And this meditation is going to be in 7 parts. So let's just talk for a minute about the 7 parts and how we're going to use the symbols for our own healing. So, part 1, we're going to start with breathing exercises, and the breathing exercise we're going to do today is alternate nostril because it's so good for balancing the energy in the body and also bringing awareness to our central kind of energy column that goes from our sits bones all the way through our body to the top of our head. And when we imagine that, however you imagine, it might be you feel it, it might be you think about it, it might be you see it, it might be almost like a vibration you hear, but however you imagine that central column, and you allow yourself to also imagine light, it creates, I think, an ease of concentration in the practice. And so that's why I like to begin there. And we're going to ground our energy through imagining a tree or a mountain, and really allowing, to whatever degree works for you, the experience of being that tree or that mountain grounded to the earth. And then we're going to add in an experience with these symbols. It might be that one symbol is more relevant to you. And are you about to share there, Jeremy? Awesome. So if you could share the slide of the symbols, that would be great. Okay, so these are the symbols for today. Now, if you have other symbols, like let's say you love like a moon or a sun or a triangle or circle or square or a diamond shape, perfect. Use any symbol you want that is meaningful for you. These are just some kind of classical, I guess you could say, nice symbols for healing and for metaphorically kind of getting closer to our inner landscape. So what I love about the spiral is that kind of path of either like going from out in or going in out. I just love that feel of the spiral kind of as a movement, a going and an arriving. And then the infinity symbol, just check it out in yourself right now. What's it like to make an infinity symbol with your hand, with your hips, with your shoulders? These symbols can be really active in our bodies. They can also just stay in our imagination and kind of our mind's eye, or in a felt experience of imagination without visualization. You don't need visualization to feel the symbol. And then that one of the circles that come together to make those petals, that's a very healing symbol. And I guess, we might all have different ways we relate to these symbols. For me, that those circles are, and how they come together with those 6 petals. It's a lot of, for me, just appreciation, love, and beauty are in that symbol. But, someone might have emotions connected to these symbols and some might not. There's no need to relate in a certain way to the symbols. So let's go to the next slide, Jeremy, with the 7-part meditation. And when I'm leading the meditation, if you can just kind of go between the slides, that would be wonderful. So I shared these drawings I've done with you guys here. And I did that because I just wanted to share the kind of healing I do for myself through painting and drawing. And it's using these shapes and symbols, you know, on the human form. I don't really have a lot of way of intellectually to explain this, but it's a way that I go into the energy body and bring those symbols in through art. But you can also just imagine, like, one thing that I do as a nightly practice is imagining that that kind of petal shape, a flower shape on the throat. And that is said to help one with lucid dreaming, which is something, you know, I always want to have happen. It doesn't always happen. It really happens kind of infrequently, maybe 1 out of 10 nights, but it's still something that I do as a practice to invite that lucid dreaming. So today is just about experimenting. You don't have to believe anything or see anything. It's just we're experimenting with these symbols. So let's take a kind of lighthearted atmosphere with them. And you can see in the steps, we will invite the symbols or the shapes, or it might be colors for you or sounds, whatever shows up, to give you a healing. You are inviting your symbols, your shapes, your sounds to move through you in a way that is healing or resonate in you. And healing can come as thoughts. Healing can come as emotions. Healing can come as sort of explorations within that are opening or expanding or closing, kind of like a knitting together, a joining. There's no right or wrong way. I'm talking in that language. Someone else might experience it like a light or a color or something else. And then we're going to, after the part with the healing with the symbols, in part 6, we're going to do a short practice just on allowing the moment, allowing our own compassion and kindness to be present with us. And then we're going to close with sending wishes out to the world and sharing the benefit and the healing of our meditation with each other and with the world and with nature and anywhere you want to send it. So let's begin now. Maybe if you don't mind, Jeremy, going back to the slide with the symbols, and then you can just sort of go between them as you like, okay, between the slides. And you can also go between the symbols as you like, as you do this practice, okay? So alternate nostril meditation. Actually, why don't you make me big, Jeremy, in case some people here might not have done this before. So I just want you guys to be able to see my face as I do it. So we're going to begin by, and by the way, if you have a cold, if your nose is blocked, don't push it. Just do normal deep breathing as I lead about 3 to 5 minutes of this practice. You never want to push against a block in your nasal passage. All right, so we're going to just begin by closing the right side and inhaling on the left to the count of 4, 2, 3, 4, holding the breath, changing sides, and exhaling on the right side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding the breath at the bottom of the exhale, and then inhaling right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Changing sides and holding the breath as you notice your forehead. And then exhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause the breath. You may want to focus on the forehead as you hold the breath. And then inhale left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring your attention to the forehead as you change sides, holding the breath. And then exhaling right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding the breath after the exhale. And then inhaling right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bringing your attention to the forehead as you change sides and hold the breath. And then exhaling left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pause the breath at the bottom of the exhale. And when you're ready, inhaling left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Changing sides and noticing your forehead. Exhaling right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding the breath at the bottom of the exhale. And then inhaling right. Going at your own pace now. When you're done with your inhale, focus on your forehead as you change sides and hold the breath. And exhaling in your own way, make that exhale complete. Release as you exhale. Pause and hold the breath before you inhale. Taking your time with the practice. When you're complete with your inhale, hold the breath, focus on the forehead and change sides. And exhaling when you're ready on the right side. And just doing one more cycle on your own. When you're ready, releasing your hand from the face and just bringing your attention to the right side of your body as you inhale. Bringing your attention to your forehead as you hold the breath. And let your attention go to the left side of your body as you exhale. So just bringing your awareness to the different sides of the body, inhaling and noticing the left side. Your attention might be on your hands, your legs, the whole left side, the space to the left. And then when you're ready to exhale, notice the right as you exhale. And then inhale on the right side. And then when you're ready, exhaling on the left side. And just allow yourself to guide your own breathing now, noticing your breath as it enters and gently bringing your attention to the center of your body. You might notice your whole body as you breathe or one place in the body, just trusting the intuition. And imagining a beautiful column of light that goes from your sits bones, where your bottom touches the chair if you're sitting, all the way up through the center of the body to the crown of the head. You might just imagine a kind of flow or color, a luminosity. You might feel it or see it or just sensing it, thinking about it. And just letting your awareness go to your forehead and face, the inside of your face, the back of your head, letting your attention go through your jaw, just releasing tension as you bring attention. Breathing in deeply into that lower face, jaw, neck, throat. And just sighing as you exhale. See what it's like just to let it all out. And as you breathe in, noticing your collarbones, shoulders, heart. And as you exhale, just sighing, releasing, relaxing. And going down further in the body to the ribs, the solar plexus, the back body, breathing in fully and exhaling completely as you just think of an unwinding with your exhale. See what it's like to bring in a symbol now. Maybe the exhale has a spiral motion or a figure 8. And as you go down the body into some belly breathing now, might be upper belly, lower belly, whatever feels right today. Breathe in. And as you exhale, imagine that spiral or figure 8 or a circle, a flower shape as you exhale, and just take a few nice deep breaths into the center of your body. You may want to bring that spiral in as with your inhale. And you may want to bring another symbol or the same spiral with your exhale, just allowing and trusting. If you wish to draw a symbol on your body, you can. And actually, we're going to ground our energy with the symbols instead of the tree or mountain. So sometimes things change. And if you like the tree metaphor or the mountain, feel free to imagine a tree helping you, a mountain supporting you. But let's just, as we go into our hip area, our pelvic floor, our legs, let's bring in the symbol of the figure 8. And just if your body moves, allow your body to move as you bring that symbol in the body in some way. Now you might draw it on your body as well. You can't see, but I'm gently drawing a figure 8 where it meets it on my belly button, going in those 2 directions. And this is a really beautiful way to connect the symbol to our body through our finger, just drawing the shape and just breathing and allowing that process to be very grounding and stabilizing as you bring an experience of that infinity symbol into the lower body. If you would like to bring your awareness into the feet, you might bring that same figure 8 or another shape or symbol to the feet. It could be a diamond shape. And just breathing and imagining that diamond or spiral, infinity symbol, triangle, whatever works for you, in the feet, in the connection of yourself with your feet and with the earth. And then moving up the shins and the knees and the whole legs. And imagining a symbol that surrounds your lower body, surrounds the legs. Maybe it moves through the body, in the body, around the body. Let your hands help you. And let's just start with a circle. Imagining a circle around us, a supportive circle. You know, sometimes little babies have this kind of pillow that's in the shape of a circle. And when they're learning to sit up, they sit in the center of this kind of donut shaped pillow, and that supports them. So right now, with your creative mind and with your energy, make your own circle around your lower body, whether you're lying down or sitting or standing. and just feeling that support of the circle. Giving yourself permission to trust your intuition, trust your own inner guidance. If that circle changes, if you wish to add a symbol within the circle, and breathing and connecting with yourself right now. And whatever symbol or shape that you're working with, that you're allowing as a healer right now within, around you, check out what is it like to connect to that symbol or shape as a texture, a pattern, a texture, maybe a kind of flow or a sort of solid experience, and just noticing as your breath continues to be a gentle, supportive wave. What is the texture, the flow, the consistency of this shape or symbol? And then notice if there's a color, and imagine that color as a light within you that perhaps is part of the shape, or maybe there's more than one color. And see what it's like to feel the color, feel the shape. No need to visualize, just what is it like right now? Experiment, feel a circle. Just inviting yourself, how do I feel a circle? And then letting your body, your spirit give you an answer. There's no right or wrong. And with your next exhale, invite movement into your body. And let's work now with the infinity symbol, if you'd like, or circles, and just see what it's like to bring that into the shoulders or the head or the hands. Bringing in that infinity symbol through movement, or bringing in the circle. You could even imagine you have a pen at the top of your head that you can draw a circle, or imagine as you turn your face that you're drawing a circle of light around you, or an infinity shape, or another shape. And just noticing how you're centered and present with yourself as you experiment. That beautiful column of light through the central channel is here as a kind of center point of recognition within, of acknowledgement of your own energy, your own beauty and safety and wholeness. And see if there's a healing message that you wish to bring into the body. I am whole. I am safe. I take care of myself. I can be very kind right now to myself. And just see what it's like to bring the hands to the heart and add a healing symbol to the heart space. This could be the flower, or the spiral, or the infinity symbol, or another symbol like a sun or a moon. And just bring in that symbol through your imagination with kindness, self-compassion. You may want to draw it on your chest. Like my hand immediately started to draw a spiral on my heart. And see if another shape wants to come out of that spiral. For myself, it was the infinity symbol. And then notice what it's like to just still invite the body to move, to be present, to breathe fully as you bring this healing in you, around you, of the shapes and symbols. This does not need to make any sense logically. This is about connecting without overthinking this. And move your hand to your throat and see if there is a symbol you would like to bring to your throat area. It could be just a line. It could be a circle, a spiral. You might want to trace the shape of a flower. And you can use your mind's eye to do that, or your finger. Or you may just want to put your hand there and give yourself healing energy through your hand, feeling that symbol inside the throat, inside the back of the neck or shoulders or chin, jaw. If there's sounds that you wish to make, whether it's a sigh or a gentle om or hum, ah, la, just check it out for yourself. And when you're ready, what's it like to trace some healing symbols on your face? Maybe your chin, maybe your cheek, or you could make an infinity symbol around the eyes. Just letting those two sides of the infinity symbol go around the eyes, crossing over on the bridge of the nose. And see if there's a color or an emotion or a texture that feels really healing there in your face, your eyes, your forehead. And you might want to go to the forehead and draw a simple line on the forehead or another shape, a circle, whatever works for you. And even on the top of the head, you might want to give yourself a gentle head massage and just bring your awareness to the scalp. And like a beautiful shower of light right now, just imagine an ease and a sweetness like honey or molasses, or just a beautiful flow of water cascading down and around you. Just slowly, slowly allowing this beautiful shower of light or warmth, a color, a texture, to just go slowly around your whole body, down, circling you, nurturing you. And in the embrace of your own energy and your own kindness, your own healing, come to the heart. You might want to put one hand on your stomach and one on your heart space and honor yourself. And just noticing if there's a kind of wish you'd like to make for all people all over the world. What would that wish be today? and feel that wish for others. And allowing a symbol or a shape to assist you in sharing this healing wish for the world. And imagine it going out in all directions to all the people in the world. If you're wishing all people to feel well, to feel healthy, to feel balanced, what would the symbol for that be as you send it out in every direction? And include now all the animals in the world, all the animals. And all the plants, all the water, all the trees, all the different forms of plant life, and all the insects. And just send out your loving kindness in any form, whether it's a color, a shape, a symbol, words that you think. Just imagine this loving kindness going out in all directions. And also knowing that in this group today, your friends are sharing with you those same wishes. And notice how it is to receive these wishes for your own wellness, your own health, joy, healing, healthy power, and invite these wishes into yourself in whatever way feels comfortable. Often this can be like a supportive wave through the back body or through the face, in the smile, in the heart space. And let's just bring our attention to our feet again. You may want to gently roll the feet on the ground if you're in a chair. That makes it easy, feeling the balls of the feet, the heels, the sides of the feet, the toes wiggling, connecting with the earth. And just breathing with the feet. As you inhale, connecting to the soles of your feet, and as you exhale, imagining this releasing and letting go through the soles of the feet, inviting Mother Earth to recycle any emotion, any energy that does not belong right now in your system that you wish to give to be recycled. And as you exhale, just allow that releasing into earth, that with tenderness and care and compassion will recycle that energy. So just breathing with the earth, letting go. You may want to try with your next exhale, breathing out the mouth. And just allowing a sigh, a release, a sound as you exhale. And bringing your attention to your lower stomach and just directing your energy to find its rightful place, grounded, present, secure, whole. And feeling in your own way that integration, thanking yourself, the shapes, symbols, the support of the group, of your own mind and heart. And give yourself a little bow, deep bow internally to yourself. And when you're ready, opening your eyes.